Hi, everyone. Just wanted to get started on strength using dōTERRA oils and Gallup Strengths. Trying to get, we got some technical difficulty going here, so here we go. How to use oils to sustain the strengths that energize you. What are my top strengths? Your top strengths are those that fall in of your full 34 Gallup Clifton Strengths report. It's suggested that you stay in the top 10, as those strengths are what energize you the most. A way to stay in the top strengths is to utilize a specific strength in order to anchor that strength with aromatherapy, so that when you catch that certain scent, it will bring you into your strength. You can pair the strengths, or you can use one strength at a time, depending on what you want to accomplish. dōTERRA has put together some diffuser recipes and blends, an affirmation, a business idea, and advice from a coach that can be associated with a specific strength. dōTERRA also has suggestions of what the strength can partner well with in the way of other strengths. So let's check them out. People with executing strengths. Executors are those who like to do things in the right way. The strengths that come up for an executor are achiever, arranger, belief, consistency, deliberative, discipline, focus, responsibility, and restorative. The diffuser blends for achiever would be peppermint, wild orange, and eucalyptus. It partners well with discipline and focus, which is other strengths that we'll be talking about later on. You can use the affirmation, my relentless need for achievement might not always be logical, but it always will be me. Checking items off the list will increase and sustain your motivation with the achiever strength. If you take a moment to appreciate your successes, you can look ahead tomorrow and today celebrate. With the ranger, you jump into problems and hunt for new paths with an effective flexibility. I know there can be a better way. So your business idea, you can take the time to understand the goals and motivations of your team members so you can see where they will excel. A ranger partners well with responsibility and individualization. A good diffuser blend to use would be 3 drops of lemon, 3 drops of lavender, and 2 drops of rosemary. As you develop successful strategies for getting things done, push yourself to keep adding new wrinkles. Belief. Consistency is my foundation, and I am dependable and value high ethics, both in myself and others. Make sure that your daily business tasks fit your why. Fit with that why. When your actions match your mission, there is nothing that can stop you. Belief partners well with significance and harmony. The diffuser blend would be 4 drops of Siberian fir, 3 of frankincense, and 1 of peppermint. Do not be afraid to give advice. Give your voice to values. Help others know who you are and how to relate to you. Focus is one of the next executing strengths that I can instinctively evaluate whether something will help me move toward my goals. Help your team stay focused with their goals. When they start to wander down other avenues, bring them back to the main road. This focus partners well with competition and harmony. Good diffuser blend would be lemon, basil, and eucalyptus. Keep yourself from becoming so preoccupied with your destination that you might stop enjoying yourself along the way. Sometimes your detours will lead to discoveries and delights. Responsibility, I take ownership of the things I say I will do, and people trust me because of it. You might have a hard time delegating, but it's an important skill to learn. Give your team responsibilities and then step back and let them get to work. This partners well with focus and adaptability, so you can have a very unique one with that. Copaiba, green mandarin, and pink pepper is a good responsibility diffuser blend. When people come to you for help, as your willingness to volunteer may sometimes lead you to take on more than you should. When you're using a restorative strength, you can swiftly and instinctively get to the heart of a problem, then fix it. If you're struggling with an aspect of your business or life, frame it as a problem that needs to be solved. Your instinct for troubleshooting will help you find a solution. This one calls for 5 drops of tangerine, 2 of the ginger, futuristic, which we'll be talking about later on. Give yourself a break. You tend to be overly self-critical and that can wear you down. People with influencing strengths. These are people who like to move people forward. The strengths that come up for an influencer are activator, command, communication, competition, maximizer, self-assurance, significance, and woo. Activator, I know I'll be judged by what I can get done, not what I say or think. Break up your tasks and goals into smaller phases so there will always be something to act on. A way to stay in this strength would be to use 3 drops of tangerine, 3 drops of lime, and 2 drops of peppermint. This partners well with strategic and analytical. One piece of advice, though, is avoid activity simply for activity's sake. Be clear on the purpose of your actions. For the command strength, I am not frightened by confrontation. It's the first step towards resolution. Not generally what people think when it comes to command. But you're actually looking for a solution when you have the command strength. You're always ready to confront, but if you practice your words, tone, and technique, you can turn your ability to confront into the ability to persuade. Great diffuser blend for this is patchouli, lavender, and citronella. This partners well with woo and empathy. Find causes you believe in and support them. You carry power in the face of resistance. Communication brings ideas and events to life, energize them, and make them exciting and vivid. Since you have a knack for bringing clarity to complex concepts, use this to your advantage when you listen to the needs of others by helping them see solutions to their problems. Communication partners very well with positivity and relator. A good communication diffuser blend is 4 drops of eucalyptus, 2 lemongrass, and 2 lemon. Piece of advice, practice improvisation may have a certain appeal, but the more prepared you are, the more natural your improvisations will appear. Competition is one of the next influencing strengths is you never back down from a challenge. You inspire a high standard of performance in your team and in yourself. It's important to find creative ways to unite everyone so you can win together. This strength competition partners well with focus and includer. And a good diffuser blend for competition is a lemongrass, wild orange, eucalyptus, and peppermint. A real pick-me-up. Next time you win, take the time to investigate why you won. You can learn as much from a victory as much as a loss. Maximizer is you turn good into the incredible. You excel in understanding and developing strengths in both yourself and others. Explain to your team and even friends and family why you spend more time doing this rather than fixing weaknesses. Maximizer partners well with competition and relator. Maximized diffuser blend is 3 lemon, 2 lime, 2 lavender, and rosemary. Capitalize on the talents in which you possess. It's much more fun and productive. Self-assurance. I know I am able to take risks, able to meet new challenges, and able to deliver. Set ambitious goals for yourself and your team. If others find the goal intimidating, use your natural confidence to instill self-assurance and belief in them. Self-assurance partners well with competition and input. Self-assurance diffuser blend is 3 lemon, 2 tea tree, 2 peppermint, and 1 rose. Practice taking instructions from others and recognize that maybe, just maybe, they might know better than you. Last of the influencing strengths is significance. I know I am known and appreciated for my unique talents and strengths. I can make the world a better place. You drive to make a difference when you can, your drive to make a difference can be your strongest asset. When discouragements arise in your team or family, help everyone focus on their why. Significance diffuser blend is lemon, lavender, patchouli, and geranium. Partners well with consistency and focus. Some advice, make a list of goals, achievements, and qualifications you want and remind yourself of them every day. Woo! Otherwise known as winning others over. I love meeting new people and easily win them over. Use your networking ability to make connections and introductions. Ensure everyone on your team has a friend or accountability partner. Woo partners well with communication and empathy. A diffuser blend for Woo is 4 drops of lime, 2 spearmint, and 2 basil. Make it a point to have meaningful conversations at the root of your interactions. Next, we're going to talk about people with relationship building strengths. Relationship builders are those who like to connect with the right people. The strengths that fall under this theme or domain is adaptability, connectedness, developer, empathy, harmony, includer, individualization, positivity, and relator. First of the relationship building strengths and diffuser blends are adaptability. I am unapologetically spontaneous and excel at improvising. I help others seize the moment. You don't have to worry about too much about following a script because you adapt to those you are talking to and allow education to come naturally. Adaptability would be 4 lavender, 2 cedarwood, and 2 Siberian fir. Partners well with focus and belief. Cultivate a reputation as a calm and reassuring person when others become upset by daily events. Connectedness. Everything is connected. See patterns in relationships where others might just see chaos and confusion. You're a bridge builder and can see unity and diversity. You can use this to connect with your customers and team, family, and friends, and diffuse difficult situations. Connectedness diffuser blend is vetiver, lemon, bergamot, and lavender. This strength partners well with arranger and developer. Make and keep a list of experiences that support your sense of connections. Seek further experiences and watch the list grow. Developer is a great one because everyone I meet is a work in progress, alive with possibilities and potential. Good business ideas carefully avoid supporting those who are consistently struggling in their role. Rather, encourage them to find a different role, one that fits better. Developer diffuser blend is 3 bergamot, 3 grapefruit, and 2 helichrysum. This partners well with maximizer and connectedness. You always notice growth in others when you have the developer strength. Tell them, being specific about what you see, your detailed observations of their development will bring further growth in the future. Empathy is the in others' shoes and use that gift to build relationships with emotional depth. Build trust with your team, your family, or your friends by letting them know that you understand how they feel. Rely on your emotional intelligence to have difficult conversations in the most positive way possible. A great diffuser blend for empathy is Roman chamomile, frankincense, and lemongrass. Empathy partners well with intellection and harmony. If you refine your nonverbal communication skills, you have the talent of letting other people understand that you know how they are feeling, even without talking. Harmony has the unique ability to help everyone find common ground when differing views arise. Your willingness to adjust and your tolerance for differing views are powerful for building any strong team, and that includes your family and friends. Do not run from confrontation. Instead, use it to draw people together. Harmony diffuser blend is 3 Douglas fir, 3 cedarwood, and 2 cypress. This partners well with ideation and restorative. If you actively seek new perspectives of people you respect, your openness to these perspectives will help you learn. Includer is a natural team builder. They connect people and forge a sense of belonging. By fostering a culture of inclusion and tolerance on your team by helping everyone focus on strengths instead of the stereotypes. Includers are very, very good at this. The diffuser blend is wild orange, lavender, and ylang ylang. It partners well with communication and developer. You can actually combine these blends, and it really does make an amazing change to the smell, and also it will help you develop a new scent to help you with whatever your goal is that you're trying to achieve. In reaching out to others to ensure that they are not left out, realize that some are perfectly fine with being excluded. Respect their decision and do not take it personally. Individualization. You see what makes other people special and draw out the best in them. When you help other members plan their futures by starting with their strengths and then design a plan based on what they do best. This individualization diffuser blend includes wintergreen, lavender, Siberian fir, and wild orange. This partners well with includer and arranger. When you use your insight to help others to be aware of each person's needs, people will look to you to explain the motivations and actions of others. Positivity. People want to be around me because my enthusiasm is contagious. You give others the benefit of the doubt. Exercise the skill when you work with your team, friends, and family, and try to understand their perspectives. A great positivity diffuser blend is wild orange, green mandarin, grapefruit, and sandalwood. This partners really well with intellection and woo. Celebrate others' achievements with them. They will remember and be motivated by the way you make them feel. Relator, value authentic relationships. People who are relators know that they can call people at 2 a.m. and they will be there for them, and they will do that likewise. Relators care about people and they know it. You deliberately encourage deepening relationships, show your team, your family, your friends that you trust them and that you will be more likely to trust others, and they will be more likely to trust others. The Relator diffuser blend includes black spruce, juniper berry, melissa, and myrrh. Relator partners well with individualization and includer. Make it a point to get to know new people and expand your network to avoid the look of exclusivity. People with strategic thinking strengths. Strategic thinkers are those who like to think, create, and or learn. The strengths that come up with a strategic thinker are analytical, context, input, intellection, learner, and strategic. Note, Gallup changed the color of the strategic thinking theme after dōTERRA produced the upcoming cards. Please note that the current Gallup color of the strategic thinking theme is now green. For this presentation, though, you will see that the strategic thinking strengths are shown in red, the former color. Diffuser blends for the start of the strategic thinking strengths are for analytical. I ask the right people the right questions and always have accurate information to support my logic. When you teach, use your innate conviction, logic, and reason, but understand that others often make decisions based on emotions. The analytical diffuser blend would include lavender, cedarwood, and Siberian fir. This strength partners really well with self-assurance and context. Take care to deliver your analyses delicately. Your opinion is valuable. Context. I ask the tough questions and learn lessons from the past, good and bad. You work well with others because you see how they come to be who they are. Use that to help others find solutions to challenges. Great diffuser blend for this is myrrh, cedarwood, vetiver, and copaiba. Context partners well with analytical and strategic. You are incredibly thorough when you have this context straight, but be aware not to take too long or you may miss an opportunity. Futuristic are dreamers who see the vision of possibility. They motivate things that can be done in the future. Choose your words carefully. Paint a vivid picture and people will be drawn to the hope that you bring. Futuristic diffuser blend, this is one of my favorites because this is actually my #1 strength, are grapefruit, peppermint, and spearmint. Futuristic partners well with positivity and discipline. Because you want to create a better future, you may at times be more interested in the future than the present. Remember that you do not need to discover the future. You create it with the choices you make today. Ideation. I'm fascinated by ideas and am delighted when I discover elegantly, simple concepts beneath superficial complexity. You are a trendsetter when you have this ideation strength. You use your ideas to inspire your team, family, and friends and show them the new ways of thinking, doing, and feeling. You can often find things from outside of the box and they can put together and help it make sense for others. Ideation Diffuser blend has lemon, rosemary, and spearmint. This partners really well with people who have or the strengths of achiever and discipline. Be careful not to allow your mind to bore too quickly. Experiment with making small changes to maintain motivation. Input. People with the input strength are endlessly curious. The world is exciting because of its infinite variety and complexity. You know what resources and information sources are credible. Share them with others. Use your excitement for learning to excite others as you teach them. Often people with input will find things that they collect, and then they're able to give that information out at the right time when someone is in need. The input diffuser blend includes wild orange, frankincense, and ginger. This strength partners well with learner and communication. Although you have to practice prioritizing your knowledge to avoid overwhelming others with information. Intellection, I never take a thoughtless approach to anything. Challenge your customers, team, family, friends to think about things a little differently. Give them new ideas, suggestions, and examples to consider as they determine their goals. Intellection diffuser blend includes sandalwood, cedarwood, and arborvitae. Intellection partners well with learner and communication. If you take your time to think things through, but you should not put off important action steps. Give yourself a set amount of time to think and then act. Last of the strategic thinking diffuser blends to go with these strengths is learner. I am motivated by the process of learning and love the journey from ignorance to competence. Quite often, learners like the process of learning, not exactly the outcome. They love the journey. Be a catalyst for change. Others might be intimidated by new ideas, products, or opportunities. Your willingness to soak up this newness can calm their fears and help them engage. Learner diffuser blend includes bergamot, cedarwood, and cardamom. Partners well with ideation and achiever. Honor your desire to learn and diligently track your progress, then refine. The strategic strength sees things from a bird's eye view. They see the big picture. If your plan A, B, and C aren't working, ask your team, family, friends, what am I missing? You might have overlooked important details. The strategic diffuser blend includes tea tree, arborvitae, ylang ylang, and spearmint. Strategic partners well with ideation and deliberative. You see repercussions more clearly than others. Trust your intuitive thoughts. Even though you might not be able to explain them rationally, they are created by a brain that instinctively anticipates and projects. So let's stay in touch. As you can see, there are great ways to use oils to keep you energized in your strengths. You want to find out your unique list of strengths, invest in yourself, and go to Gallup to take the assessment. Make sure to fill out the form in our booth to have a chance to win a free strengths coaching. If you need any additional information, want to know more, join me in the chat or email me, Lori at mycsle.com. Or check out my website for the oils and getting involved with oils at commonsenselifeessentials.com. Thanks for watching.